How's it going, YouTube? There is so much wrestling happening in the coming weeks. It's exciting, but I'm sure it's also going to be exhausting to watch. Either way, though, I'm here for you, starting today with my Summer Slam predictions. The show will kick off this Sunday from the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, and will air on the WWE Network. We'll be getting our first look at the Thunderdome setup tomorrow on Smackdown from that same arena, so we'll get a better idea of the overall look then. Oh, and I know NXT TakeOver XXX is this Saturday, but since I don't do reviews for NXT anyway, I figured there was no reason to do predictions for that event. I already do predictions for a homemade title belt with a small group of my friends, so this is mostly for them. But if there's interest, that can be extended to my viewers. And if that were to happen, I actually wouldn't mind making a new belt just for the channel. In fact, I may already have some ideas for a design. Anyway, let's get to the match card and my predictions for SummerSlam 2020. First up, in a hair versus hair match, we have Mandy Rose taking on Sonya Deville. This has been built up as Mandy Rose is only about looks, so Sonya Deville is trying to take away her looks by chopping off her hair. My prediction, though, is that Sonya is the one who winds up bald. Next, we get the newest superstar, Dominic Mysterio, taking on Seth Rollins in a street fight. Dominic is the son of legendary luchador Rey Mysterio, and he's looking to get revenge on Seth Rollins for taking out his dad's eye. Even though Dominic can use weapons, this is his first match ever, so I'm going with experience and saying Seth Rollins for the win. Next, Apollo Crews defends his United States Championship against MVP. I'm pretty sure the Hurt Business will be at ringside to distract Crews, but I also think he'll rally back somehow to get the victory and retain his title. In the first of two women's championship matches on the night, Asuka takes on Bayley for the Smackdown Championship. I think we're going to see a bunch of shenanigans involving Sasha Banks, and that allows Bayley to retain her title. In her second championship match of the night, Asuka takes on Sasha Banks this time. However, I don't think Bayley is going to be able to help out her best friend, and Asuka is going to walk away with the Raw Women's Championship. In tag team action, the Street Profits take on Andrade and Angel Garza for the Raw Tag Team titles. I'm not exactly sure which way to go on this one, but since the Street Profits have had such a long reign with these belts, I think it's maybe time to get them off these guys and put them on somebody else, like a couple of heels. Andrade and Angel get the win. Braun Strowman takes on the Fiend version of Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship. This is after he lost, but somehow destroyed the Eater of Worlds version of Bray Wyatt in the Swamp match back at the horror show at Extreme Rules. That match, however, was non-title. I think Braun had a good run, but WWE clearly wants to get this belt back on the Fiend, so I'm going with the Fiend this time. In what will likely be the main event, Drew McIntyre defends his WWE Championship against Randy Orton. I definitely don't agree with this, but my gut says they're putting this belt on Randy Orton. I think the punting of Ric Flair may have even been a work. Drew has been such a great champion, and this is a terrible way for him to go out, but I'm hoping somewhere down the line he wins the title back. Alright, that will do it for my SummerSlam predictions. I should have my action figure review up sometime on Monday, so be sure to come back here for that. I won't be doing any kind of live stream, but if you're into that kind of thing, I strongly encourage you to check out Wrestle Talk, where they're battling Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful in a viewer poll over a new slogan for their channel. It should be fun. If you like my content, make sure to do all that YouTube stuff. Like the video, share with any wrestling or action figure nerds you may know, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter at PSUOptimus, and over on Instagram at WrestlingOptimus. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and I'll catch you later.